All right, do you think this 51-year-old can learn how to pop shove it? Let's see. All right, so today I'm going to be working on some pop shuvits. So for those of you who've been following me a little bit, maybe know my story a little bit, but I'll just briefly fill you in. I started skimboarding when I was a senior in high school. Somebody brought a board back from California. We went down to the river, messed around a little bit. I was like, hey, this is pretty cool. I traced out his board, made me a board, and the rest is history, so to speak. For the next 15 years or so, I was skimming a lot, right? Then life kind of started to catch up with me. I was getting down the river less and less. And by the time I turned probably like 36 or 37-ish, I was pretty much only coming down once in a while, maybe a couple of times in the summer, mostly skimming with the kids. So wasn't doing anything really serious and just kind of lost a lot of my skill. And then of course I got old. So 51 now. A couple of years ago, I started picking up skimboarding a little more seriously. Was getting down here a lot during the summer and really wanted to work on my skills. But I noticed that I was definitely not doing the things that I used to be able to do. And my body had changed a ton, right? I don't know, it feels different. I'm just gonna set the camera up and go. You're gonna see the good, the bad, the ugly. And we'll just see how this morning goes. If you guys see anything that you think could be helpful, let me know in the comments. Like I say, I'm really trying to work on improving this pop shove it, and I don't know. Like I say, we'll just see how this goes. Maybe I'm too old to be able to get this down again. I don't know. We'll see how my body holds out.
Started out at 17, flatland skimming, chasing dreams. Board in hand, the world was wide and free. Years rolled on like tides, they fade. Work and time got in the way, but the river's still calling out to me. Now I'm out here 51, feeling every fall but having fun, trying to find that rhythm in the run. Yeah, I'm still pop shoving, still falling, still laughing at the sand, still a kid inside this older man. Every wipeout, every bruise, just a story that I can use to say I'm not done yet. I'm still pop shoving. Knees don't bend the way they did, bones complain a little bit, but that splash still makes me feel alive. Old tricks I used to know, now they come back kinda slow, but the fire never left, it just took time. People watch, they might not see the fight between the sand and me, but every crash is part of getting free. Yeah, I'm still pop shoving, still falling, still laughing at the sand, still a kid inside this older man. Every wipeout, every bruise, just a story that I can use to say I'm not done yet. I'm still pop shoving. Maybe I'll end it clean one day, pop that spinning right away, but even if I don't, that's okay, 'cause I came back to play. Yeah, I'm still pop shoving, still learning, still chasing that ride. Every slip reminds me I'm a lifetime made move, but I still choose to skim these days I didn't lose. I'm not done yet. No, I'm not done yet. Yeah, I'm still pop shoving. Board hits water, heart hits sky. 17 never really said goodbye.
One thing that I think is a big hindrance in a lot of my tricks is just strength. I've just lost a lot of strength as I've gotten older, and balance a little bit, anything, coordination, all that stuff. My body is just different. So I feel like I'm relearning a lot of things. So it's not that I haven't ever pop shove it before, but right now it's a struggle, right? I'm really struggling with it. We're actually coming towards the end of the skim season here. This is probably one of my last few times to really be able to find some good water to skim on as we head towards late fall and winter. But I wanted to just spend a morning and just work on pop shuvits. That's it. That's all I'm doing. So I just came down here. I've got a little pipe set up behind me, and I'm just going to start popping and seeing if I can get over it. There's definitely, I think when I was younger, I wasn't like by any means awesome. I wasn't getting like super high, but I could definitely pop over things pretty easy with a shuvit. But now, like I say, it's definitely a struggle. I think now that I'm older, technique is going to be way more important than it was when I was younger. I think just my athleticism when I was younger, my strength, I was able to do things on the skimboard even though I wasn't really thinking about it, or my technique maybe wasn't that great. I mean, I wasn't like crazy awesome or anything, but I could like hold my own down at the river. But now I think technique is going to be way more important. So some things that I'm trying to mentally focus on this time as I do this is I'm really going to try to focus on staying over the top of the board. One thing that I notice when I really try to pop hard is that I lean back and kind of come off the board. The other thing that I really want to work on is when I pop, getting my front foot off the board first a little bit and then going into it. I'm finding that sometimes when I go and really try to pop the back, my front foot doesn't get up really, and it just keeps the board there, right? And so it doesn't really go up. And so I'm going to try to get my front foot off the board Also, I find that when I pop, I can pop out of the water, but I'm not getting the pop and the rotation at the same time. So I really got to work on my foot scooping the board out of the water so that I get some pop and get some rotations. Felt pretty good. That's the other thing I find with being a little bit older is that I wear out a lot quicker. If I come and do like a good hard skim session one morning, I'm toast for a couple of days, right? Like there's no way I'm getting back down to the river and skimming. It takes me like almost a week to really feel like my body recovers to where I can go out and push it really hard again. So that's another thing that's challenging is I don't get the reps that I used to get when I was younger. I could go 3-4 days in a row and I was just going and it was great. So that's another challenge as you get older.
in hand, right on track. Every fall's just part of the plan. You can't stop a skimboarding man. Keep hop shoving, keep trying, don't quit flying. 51 and still defying. If I crash, I'll laugh and go again, 'cause this river of life don't end. Every scar's a story told of wipeouts, laughs, and goals of old. The river don't care how long it's been. It just says, jump back in again. Yeah, the sand might bite, but it feels just right. Old bones still chasing light. 51, but the kid's still here. I'm popping shoves without the fear. Keep on shoving, keep falling, keep hauling. Every wipeout's worth the calling. I'm not done, not now, not then. I'll pop shove it once and shove again. Keep on shoving, keep falling, keep hauling. Every wipeout's worth the calling. I'm not done, not now, not then. I'll pop shove it once and shove
All right, well, that was a lot of fun. Probably gonna be sore tomorrow, but definitely worth it. I learned some things today. One thing that I know I really need to work on is scooping with that back foot, right? Like there was a lot of times I noticed I was getting pretty good pop, but I wasn't rotating the board around. And then sometimes I was getting a pretty good shove and I wasn't getting any pop. And so I think really working on that scooping motion, pushing down and getting some pop, as well as getting that rotation is gonna be big for me. And then just putting it all together. Like I would go and I would work on one thing, I would keep one thing in my mind, and that thing would go well, but the rest of things kind of fall apart. So like just putting it all together, I think is going to be helpful. Getting in better shape. Like I mentioned, I'm towards the end of the skim season, so I'm really gonna work hard in the off season. Over the winter, I'm just gonna, again, this past winter, I worked on my leg strength a little. I'm gonna do that. I feel like that would be key. Also, cardio, I'm gonna add in more cardio this winter, so that I can go for longer periods of time skimboarding. After a few sprints, right, like I'm winded, and I just need more reps. So I'm gonna look at a different workout program, but I'm excited. I feel like I had a few that I was really good, and I'd be like, yeah, I nailed it, and I think I've got it dialed in, but then the next one would be like flying off the board, crashing, whatever. So anyways, hopefully if I can just keep practicing that a little bit, I'm hoping to get down to the river a few more times, maybe before winter sets in, before it gets too cold. And the river, it's not even the cold so much as just the height of the river. As we get into late fall, early winter, the river, it just gets high. It's not good for skimming anymore. So I don't know, fingers crossed, hopefully we'll get a few more good ones in. But this has been fun. If I get down here again, I'll maybe do this. I think this is a good way to end out the skim season, is just work on these pop shuvits. So if I get down here again, we'll try it and see if we get any more improvement. Hopefully you'll stay with me on this journey to relearn how to pop shove it at 50 years old plus. So I'll see you next time. Thanks if you'll give me a subscribe, so that you can be aware of any extra videos or more videos that come along. And then if you like this video, that will be helpful. Then others will be able to see it and come on this journey with me. Okay, I don't know. That's it. I'm pretty tired. Maybe I'll get one last go, just one last ride for fun, and then I'm out. Oh, I should have stopped when I was ahead. Well, you can see I still got a lot of work to do. Peace out. Oh, I gotta catch my board. It's going down the river. Woo. I should never try to skim after I sit down for a while.